Welcome to El.Judge TV, where, of course, I am El.Judge, and this here is my TV. Now, today we're going to do a reaction video based on Bobby Hemmitt. Now, of course, Bobby Hemmitt, he's going to use some profanity in this here, so I'm going to give you a warning first. And as a matter of fact, the reason why we started using profanity is because we wanted to relate to the people of the streets. Because when we first started giving this information out in the 90s, a lot of the people of the church, we invited them. We thinking that they would want to learn more about the God that they worship, but they rejected us. So we went to the highways and the byways, and the people of the highways and the byway were the people of the hip hop nation. And they used profanity, so we spoke their language so that we could fit in with them. You know, it wasn't malicious. It was just us trying to get the message across. Now let's continue and get into this video with Bobby Hemmitt, the pineal and godlike beings.
So that whole Jesus in the fish thing, that's a representation of the pineal gland. You see what I'm saying? That's what
Okay, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. The Jesus and the fish thing being the representation of the pineal gland, yes, that is acceptable. But also, that the fish represents the point of creation, and the first cross. I should have my glasses on. If you look right here, this is the point of creation in the flower of life. Within the flower of life, every song, every mathematical equation, every symbol that you see, every structure is in here. But this right here, this is the point of creation. And if you notice, from the point, it swings out to the right, it swings out to the left, and then it crosses right here at the tail, right here, the tail. That's all that is. It represents the point of creation in the first cross. Now, people refer to it in the books that we were reading at the time. They would refer to it as the pineal gland due to the fact that if you hold it up, it looked like a grain, and the pineal gland looks like a grain itself. So I hope you got that. Let's continue.
all this stuff is etymology and symbology of the pineal gland. Ain't got shit to do with no motherfucking white or black motherfucker.
I told you.
You is God, you come. This is not within your years God.
Absolutely.
John chapter 10, verse 34, 36. When a general fertilization took place at a time when the sun was in a certain position, the human being was still completely asexual.
Okay. Now, if you've been keeping up with me, you know I talk about these godlike beings that are phased into existence. That's the best way I could say this. And they when they came into his physical existence, these carbonated beings, because carbon is something that they use to create organic life. It's the best thing. It's the best substance. When they came into existence, they were not male or female, and they still had the magical abilities to pull, to draw from themselves and bring into existence. Now let's continue. And then as time went by, we separated ourselves from male and female.
Separated us from male and female. That's why we're trying to get back together. Where the fertilizer was enabled them to bring forth their own kind. Thus the remote.
Again, I had to stop. He said when the fertilization process, they were unable to bring about their own kind. Meaning that we had the ability to pull from ourselves, but then we lost that ability. So then we had to separate into male and female to bring forth to bring forth other versions of ourselves. We started to fall and we started to become more human. And the fertility process that we once had, it no longer was working. Let's continue.
Interconnection between the sense perception of fertilization and nutrition and respiration. And in so many words, they say what shut this thing down was the ego consciousness. We started believing that what we see physically is the real us.
He's absolutely right. As we began to fall down, we fell into the matrix. And again, Bobby's notorious for this here. I don't know if he know what he's doing, but he always, if you listen to him, he's always explaining how we played part in creating the demiurge. Now, what is the demiurge? The demiurge is basically the matrix. Now, what is the matrix? The matrix is a system of limitations that we often create And sometimes we accept. Go ahead, Brother Bobby. Let's continue with this.
That's what shut this down. So in so many words, what they're saying, all we are is the pineal gland. These microscopic, what they call nano beings, these little dots, is who we really are, which is your actual soul.
Now let's continue. Man, I hope you watched my video when I talked about the static field. And I got the information. He's the one that led me to the information about the static field. When I talked about the static field and how this existed before this thing that creation, before the process of creation began, everything existed within the static field. You know what I'm saying? And he's mentioning what he's saying is right. We came from the static field, and then we fell and became the deep darkness of space became condensed, and then we began to build from there. Now he said that what we are, all we are is the pineal gland. It's a little bit more than that. We are beyond the pineal gland. As a matter of fact, let's talk about the mystery of the pineal gland. Now, those of you know that the pineal gland is the thing that regulates your melatonin and your circadian rhythm, right? Now, it used to be a time when people used to go into deep meditation, and they would activate the melatonin within their body, and then they would go into the vision world. That's what the meditation was about, and the breathing. When you go to sleep at night, your melatonin kicks in, then you begin to fall asleep, and then you begin to see dreams, or you begin to see visions. And if you notice, when you sleep at night, you take a deeper rhythmatic breath. Sometimes it turns into a snore. But yeah, this is the mystery of the pineal gland. It isn't some kind of mystical crystals or something in there, because the crystals that we are talking about, or that we were told, that we read about, him and I, that we read about, the crystals would be the calcium and the phosphite that crystallizes around the pineal gland. Now, this isn't actually necessarily a bad thing, but it's not necessarily a good thing. It happens as you get older, and it can disturb your sleep, and it can disturb your vision process. So there's nothing really mystical about the pineal gland. And as a matter of fact, the staring into the sun, when the sun goes down, it helps induce the creation of your what you would call melatonin, and helps kind of jumpstart your circadian rhythm. Now let's continue. Sorry about that, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm unnerved.
I said this last night so you can understand this. Just like the Native Americans, or just like the white man came into this land and took over this land that used to belong to somebody else, and took over some parts of Africa, like they took over South Africa, which you.
Okay, like I said, he's speaking the language of the people. When we came into the conscious community and the people of the streets, they were still coming out of the Black conscious movement. So what he is doing, when he's talking about the white man, he's talking about the people that exist outside of us, who has created these false matrices. These false matrices, is that a word? Who have created these systems, or these demiurges, that many of us have accepted. But he's just saying it in a way that the people can relate to, that his audience can relate to. It's not a racial thing.
Belong to us. There used to live these godlike beings that were taken over by humanity. So where we live now, these godlike beings used to live. But where are these godlike beings?
Okay. Now, what he's talking about, the places where we live right here, right now, this is an old world. And these beings who phased into existence and became these physical beings, and some of them forgot who they were all over this place. A lot of the cities that we are in right now are places where these beings once lived. And then civilization rises, and then it falls, and then it's rebuilt again. This is a process that goes over and over again. And he's describing that and it's like I said, we weren't conquered. We were conquered by ourselves, by accepting these systems, these matrices. As a matter of fact, there's a symbol of a circle, and it has two wings that comes out directly like this here. You often see this symbol in Egypt. This symbol represents fleetness, meaning that you are to travel beyond your limitations. And that's what we are doing right now. We're traveling beyond our limitations. So, young men, young ladies out there, travel north. If you put a compass on your chest, north would be pointing up. So I want you to go up and beyond. Go north. Don't go east and west. You're just traveling in a circle. Let's continue.
God-like beings were taken over by humanity. They now live inside of you because those God-like beings were taken over by humanity, not but your own soul.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. He said those godlike beings is nothing but your own soul. Man, this is a process of learning and being enlightened. You know what I'm saying? Now, the soul is, we live within the inner soul. We live within the oversoul. The oversoul is the divine intelligence, and you are the intelligence that exists within the divine intelligence. But what you are a spirit, and your spirit your spirit gives you the ability to communicate within this. Your spirit is the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? It's your etheric vehicle that you have to maneuver within this doggone divine intelligence. So the soul is something. It's just the oversoul. The soul is what it is. When you separate from the body, the soul goes back onto its to the oversoul. But your spirit, it houses every experience that you ever had in many lifetimes. This is how sometimes you can have a kid be born and that kid act just like their daddy. You be like, boy, you act just like your dad or your granddad. The spirit is in them.
You were taken over by humanity. You get this? These godlike beings used to live on this planet where you now live, because you
Still
took
live
them
here.
over, but those godlike beings are now inside of you asleep.
It is
They're
you.
waking up. And so it's now time for them to take back their planet.
We're in the awakening. Now we're in the remembrance now, you know what I'm saying? And we're remembering. Now I remember one time, and I'm gonna try to do this as quick as possible. Man, I remember at one time the teachers and the lessons that we learned that it was beings that they said that there were beings who would consume the pineal gland and for some spiritual reasons. And here's the thing about that. If you were to consume a pineal gland, the acids in your body would destroy would break it down and break down the proteins, and it would have little, very little help. You know, it would add very little to you spiritually. But if you had a belly full of them, now this is the what if, because Bobby did a video talking about the pineal gland and Baphomet and Lucifer. And he mentioned that there was these godlike beings or these superior beings, kings and queens, who would eat maggots. Now, what if? What if those maggots that he is talking about, because the pineal gland is almost like the size of a grain of rice. What if those maggots they were talking about was a belly full of pineal glands? That's just a what if. I just wanted to add on to something that Brother Bobby once said. But hey, peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry, a 4-minute video, and we only played half of that. It took us 14 minutes. But if you have any questions, please leave it down there in the comments. And if you have a clip of a video, because I don't feel like making these things. If you have a clip of a video and you want something broken down, send it to me. Make sure it's not over 6 minutes, but if you got it, send it to me. And man, look, we'll break it down right here on El.Judge TV. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Hit like, leave a comment, and hit repost.